Let's try to reason through what the truth table for the conjunction should look like. Let's just make up a couple statements and kind of run through what it would mean to say P and Q. So let's say P is, I have been to Paris. Fancy. And let's say Q is, I have a Bachelor of Arts degree in English composition. Okay. If I came up to you at a party and I said, I have been to Paris and I have a Bachelor of Arts, a BA, in English composition, let's see when we think I'd be telling the truth and when we think I'd be lying. First off, this statement is just P and Q. So I want to run through all the different possible values that P and Q can take to see what the truth table for this should be. So I have P, I have Q. I want to know what is P and Q given those values. Now I'll talk about this more in a minute, but since I have two simple statements, I'm going to need 4 rows for this truth table. And by talking about this in a minute, I mean I'll talk about it in a different video. Okay. The different combinations that can happen here can be listed out by these 4 rows. They could either both be true, P could be Q and P could be true and Q could be false, P could be false and Q could be true, or they could both be false. Let's look at each of these in relation to this statement. If I come up to you at a party and say, I have been to Paris and I have a Bachelor of Arts in English composition, and those things are both true, then this overall statement should also be true. So I have been to Paris and I have a Bachelor of Arts in English composition. If those are both true, then the and statement should be true. Okay, I don't think there's a big problem with that one. Let's look at this next statement. If it's true that I've been to Paris, but false that I have a Bachelor of Arts in English composition, and I come up to you at a party and say, I have been to Paris and I have a Bachelor of Arts in English composition, I'm not really telling you the truth, because by saying and in the middle there, I'm really implying that both of those things are true. Okay, similarly, if I have been to Paris is false and I have a Bachelor of Arts in English composition is true, I come up to you and tell you both of these things are true. I've been to Paris and I have a Bachelor of Arts in English composition. That's going to be false as well. Finally, the last case, if I haven't been to Paris, I do not have a Bachelor of Arts in English composition, but I come up to you at a party and tell you I have both. I've been to Paris and I have a Bachelor of Arts in English composition. I'm not telling the truth there. So here's our truth table for conjunction for P and Q. I'm just going to recopy it quick. P, Q, P and Q. 4 rows. True, false, false, false. Notice that the one standout line here in the truth table for conjunction is the top one. And that's the one that I can remember if I want to remember how this works. A conjunction is only true if both component statements are true. Okay, conjunction's only true in this top line, so that's the one I can remember. A conjunction is only true if both pieces are true, both components are true.